How's it going, everyone? No, I'm just kidding. Well, I guess, hey guys, haven't uploaded in a while, but you know, came across this amazing game, Ark Survival Evolved, and I'm like, hey, maybe, just maybe, I should start a series about it. So, today's gonna be the first episode, and this episode is gonna be how to get started, my settings of the game, and I'm gonna show you, the kind of basics. These first few episodes are gonna be the basics of like how to start in it, and after that, go do whatever you want. Go die, go tame, go conquer the island, whatever. But okay, so when you get into Ark, and just by the way, this is for console players only. PC players, everyone else can cover you, but this is for console players. So whenever you go into the loading screen, you see Join Ark, Host/Local, Options, Survival Guide, Credits. I really don't know what options is the settings of the game. Survival Guide, I don't really know about that, nor do I know about the credits. Join Ark, you need like PS Plus for this, because I'm on PlayStation. But it brings up servers for for people to play on, public servers, always on. You can join whenever you want, as long as you have the maps, that is. Because as you can see before the numbers, you can see the name of the map. See, because the one on the top, it's Ragnarok. The one under that, Aberration, the one that's highlighted right now. So on and so forth. They are always on. You can go join it. You got different types. You got PvP, PvE, player versus player, or player versus environment. Really fun, but for us, we are gonna start on host/local, so I can have my own world. No one can join. It's gonna be me, because I'm gonna be surviving the Ark. But as you can see right here, here are my settings to the game. You see, difficulty always on highest, so you can get the best, the high level dinosaurs spawn. And everything else is kind of default. Here's my taming speed super high. Here's everything too. All my other settings in case you guys ever play. Everything's kind of default, kind of sort of. All this, all that, kind of sort of default. A few things changed. A few things change in my settings, but mostly everything's default, so you guys have a good idea of it. Yeah, you see, good, slow and steady, slow and steady. I'm gonna go fast. I'm going fast, aren't I? It's too late. Well, good luck remembering that. But we're gonna start brand new today, right on the island. Cause all these under here, custom arcs, you get those for free with the game when you purchase it. But these up here, the story arcs, you have to purchase the maps. For me, it's pretty worth it, but you always get the island no matter what. And in stories, with continuity with the stories, you start on the island, then you go to Scorched Earth, then you go to Aberration, Extinction, then you go to Genesis. So we're going into the island first, and let's hop into it. I'll see you guys on the other side. Welcome back, guys. Well, I guess here's the other side now, I guess. And this title screen right here, it helps to customize your own character. You can change your hair color, eye color, whatever you want, any setting you want. Change your arms, legs, things. Change your gender by pressing R1 and L1 on the controller. R1 and L1 to cycle back and forth. And here are the special settings. There are save a preset. They are load a preset, which you can load your other presets. Random can randomize. See all this, just the game picks for you, all this and that. See that, just random characters. And restrict the defaults, just put you back. So for our character that you're gonna see me as for the rest of the entire thing, he will be kind of tan. Hair color, let's put it black. Yeah. Eye color, let's put it red. Yeah. Head size, give him a good size head. Yeah, I guess. Pause. A little bit. I mean, I don't really see anything changing that. Let me rotate it. To rotate, you go on you highlight the character screen thing, and you hold R1, and you rotate it by, what is it? How do you rotate it? Oh yeah, you just hold it. You use the right thumbstick or R3. And yeah. Let's see side profile. Okay. Upper face. I don't really see much changing. Guess I gave him a big one. No, let's keep it. Yeah, about right there. Head width. I guess is one you see from here, from the front. Let's see. Yeah, I think I have him right there. Just a little bit below average. And head height. Yeah, about right there. Head depth. I think that's the one you see from the side. Head depth. Yeah. About right there. And neck size. About. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's a good one. Neck length. Yeah, but right there. And the chest. I don't want too big of a chest. I just want something that looks like a regular human. Shoulders, yeah, I guess like that. Hips. Kind of want a thin body. And I kind of have that. Kind of big. Yeah. Torso height pretty big. Depth, I think, is like that. I don't want no beer belly on mine, so. Let me see how it looks. How does it look? No. I guess about there. Okay, hands. Don't want freaking humongous hands. Guess like that. Kind of thinnish hands. Not too thin, just right. I guess increase the shoulders a little bit. Yeah. How about legs? Leg length? I want a tall dude. I guess to make it look proportionate, I need to increase his torso. I need to kind of make him thin on the legs too. Maybe a little bit leg length. Less. How about arm length? Yeah. Now I think I just need to increase his neck length a little bit. Or no, I just need to decrease it. Okay, so yeah, okay, so that's gonna be our character. Let me save it just in case. Let's call him Beast. Beast Slayer. That's my name, not my channel name, but my name, kind of. Beast Slayer. And let's have our survivor name, Beast Slayer. Because we are finna slay some beast on this map, you hear me? Because it begins here. Now, where to spawn? You see, beaches are really good places to spawn. They don't have that bad of an enemies, but just the bad thing about it is they have a good amount of. They don't have that much resources, so they're not really that great of a place to begin. They're good a place to begin, but when you start progressing, it's good to move like where there's resources. And let's try West Zone 2. Yes, why not? Now, so it begins. Oh, jeez. Wow, do you see this, guys? This is where it's all gonna start. Okay, to begin with, resources are important. Now you see, to get the resources you need to craft, and here's how you craft. You see all the hotbar buttons down there. Yeah, it's all nice. But to craft, you press your O, which brings up your inventory as well. See all that? Those are just skins. They're nothing really important. And see, it's nothing really. And here's the crafting, your crafting section. You toggle between them using R1, not R1 L1, just R1. Surprisingly. And you see, this is your inventory, everything you have in your inventory, and this is your crafting. And you see, when you toggle over them, or when you pick them, see, if you toggle off item tips, it shows nothing. It just shows the name. But if you press tooltips, if you go over them, you see it shows you what to craft. What to craft it with. And you see it gives you the description, the name, and it tells you 1 stone, 10 thatch, and 1 wood. So that's what we need to get. And with the torch and notes and so on and so forth. And to toggle names, if you're a beginner, names are really important. And I used them too when I first began. To toggle them, all you need is press down on the left stick. See that? It shows you the names. Engram note, engram, torch skin, or whatever, yeah. But I don't really need them. I've been playing this for a long time, so yeah. So that's how you craft. That's your inventory. And your hotbar, you see that? Each button you press, it equips a tool on it. So, like, let's say, okay, before we go into hotbar, let's say how to get stone. You might be wondering how to get stone. You might say, hey, let me go punch a rock. But if you go punch a rock, this is what's gonna happen. Nothing happens. You need tools to harvest that. But to get stone at first, you see these little things on the ground? Those things? You can just go around picking certain ones up. I guess these are seashells. Oh, there they are over there. See all these big chunks of stone? Yeah, you go to them. Wait, not the bush. Triangle. You see that? I got 3 stone. You see? Triangle, 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 triangle. That's more than enough. That's how you get stone first off. And trees, well, you need to punch these. You see that? I get thatch, wood every now and then. I get a good amount of both. And you see, now I can craft a pick. And see, you can see on the crafting queue, it's crafting. Almost there. See that? Now we got ourselves a pickaxe. See that? Yeah, it's really cool. And you see, on the top of my screen, oh wait, before I go to that, on the hotbar, you see I have equipped my pickaxe to my first slot. And you see it says left on the D-pad. If I press left on the D-pad, it does that. Press it again, it puts it back. Same thing with any other button. But the first few slots in the hotbar, you can see that they have the, what is it, directions on the keypad, a D-pad. But to get on the other ones, you see the square, circle, O, X, right, left on the D-pad. You might be wondering how I get those. Because see, I'm pressing square, I'm pressing triangle, O, X, nothing's happening, well, besides the inventory. What you do is you press O1 or hold it down while you're deciding what to use. Then you press your things. Like, let me see. Let me equip my pickaxe in my O slot. You see that? If I press O, there's inventory. If I press L1 then O at the same time, I equip my pickaxe. But I don't like my pickaxe there. Sorry for pausing it. And yeah. So then I just put my pickaxe back there. Which to move things, you just press X on them, and then you can move them. Right there. And now, you see on top of my screen how it says level up available? You do that, you level up by accessing your inventory, and when you level up, you always get points for your character, which you can choose what to pick for it. Or for him, for it, whatever you want to call it. And you can increase your health, your stamina, your oxygen, your food, your water, your weight, melee damage, movement speed, crafting skill, fortitude. The fortitude, it increases your insulation. Basically means you won't get hot or cold as much. But you need so much point to do that, it's pretty much worthless. So what you should do is increase your weight, which means you can carry way more. Because if you carry too much, you can't move at all. It's called encumber. When you're encumbered, you can't move at all. And you don't want to get caught up by a dinosaur, and you can't move at all. Health is also really good, so you won't die as fast. Stamina is also really good, so you can run for longer or sprint for longer. Melee damage, so you can hit harder. Movement speed, so you can run faster. I am going to increase my weight just so I can carry more. And to increase your stats, you hover over them. You see that yellow ring, that means you've chosen it. And then you press X. And when you use all your points, you get to this screen, your engram screen. In your engram screen, you can choose which engrams you want to learn. Engrams basically means you can learn how to craft it. Because if you don't learn, I can't craft anything besides the ones that are colored basically. But if I choose the hatchet and the, let's say, water skin, pants, and the shirt, you see that I learned those things. Anything else, I'm at 8 engram points. And you can see your engram points on the top screen by the 3 is it hexagons? Yes, hexagons. You see I have 1. Everything costs 3, so I cannot learn how to craft it. I need to level up more. So now I know how to craft those. I go back to my inventory, which you can switch using your options button and your black bar in the middle of your PS4 controller. PS4 is to go back, the big bar, and the options to go forward. So I need to go back, press the big bar, it takes me back. You see this? I have in my crafting thing, I can learn how to craft a shirt, a hatchet, a water skin, pants, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's how you craft. That's the engrams things and so on and so forth. And here you can make folders. You can organize your inventory. Like I sort my things using ASD sorting, which basically you just sort by letters. I think it's called. Yeah, letters. And it's really good to keep your inventory organized. So yeah, it's really good. And this is to show your folders, which is also really helpful too. You see, you can choose armor, misc, weapon, and so on and so forth. But I just like this so I can see everything I can craft. And the way you can tell if you can craft is if the thing is like bright. See, I can craft a shirt. See, I'm crafting a shirt. And while I'm crafting, here's the other things you can choose, I guess. You can choose your engram, you know, where you can learn your engrams. You can choose your tribe manager if you have a tribe. That's usually used when you have a whole team of players. So like servers, tame groups, you can organize your tames into groups. Have like a group where you go kill things or go harvest things, and you can select them to command them. You know, kind of like, I guess you can say how you can command a dog. Here's your taming list. If you're taming something, using this, you can track it where it is on the map, track how much it's about to, and I'll show you everything about taming later on, so not worry about that. And explorer notes. Explorer notes are really important in this game. They give you a lot of XP, and they can give you a lot, like I said, XP, and they can help you level up faster. So yeah, that's basically everything in your inventory. And now let's craft a pickaxe. So you have this pickaxe. With a pickaxe, well, to craft a hatchet, that's what it's called. But with a pickaxe, when you hit stone, you get stone, yes. But you get more flint. You see that? Flint. You get more flint than you do get stone. You see that? So if you want flint, pickaxe. If you want stone, well, I'll show you in a bit. Well, let me level up my weight really quick. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, let's learn. Everyone needs a house. Let's learn the foundations, the thatch ceilings, and the walls. And I won't show you how to build yet. It's just a beginner's thing. But I'm just showing you how to craft and stuff. You see, now I can craft a hatchet. You see the crafting requirements: 1 flint, 10 thatch, 1 wood. Okay, I'm crafting it. Okay, you see that? I crafted it. Let me equip it on my second slot. But see, now when you hit the stone, you look at that. You get more stone than you do get flint. So if we want stone, you get the hatchet. You want flint, get the pickaxe. And same thing with trees. With trees, it's also some of the same things. See this? I get about like 39 wood per hit. With a pickaxe, you see that? I get way more thatch. And I'm about to be encumbered, so let me drop some of this wood. Cause see, you can see the weight on the bottom. It says right there, weight 27 pounds of weight. Flint 1.6, the berries, so on and so forth. They tell you how much weight they take. If they take more weight, the more you're gonna be encumbered. So let me drop some of this stuff. Cause I don't really want to be encumbered right now. Now let's go to harvesting things by hand. At first, you're gonna see bushes everywhere, and your use button, mostly on controller, is triangle. So you go up to a bush, right here. Look at it. Look at it. It's your enemy. You hear me? And you press triangle. You see that? You start harvesting it. So you get fibers, a whole bunch of berries. You get seeds too, and all these berries can be used for a certain purpose. None of which I will explain right now. But the one I will explain is how to get food. You see this? Well, let me level my weight again. Like that. Now let's learn that, and yeah, the door. Everyone needs a door in their life. And you see, now I can craft pants because I got fiber. Because some bushes give you fiber, so now I can craft pants. And also, you see these berries. Some are edible, and it's best to always read the description. You see this? It says narcoberry. Do not eat these. Black means bad. These put you to sleep. And if you're running for a big dinosaur and you fall asleep, it will eat you alive. Do not do it. Do not eat those. The edible type, and stem berries too, they dehydrate you. So if you want to get dehydrated, which is never good, it's pretty bad. So do not really eat those that much. But tinto berries, which are these, mejo berries, which are the purple ones, and amar berries and azul berries, those things are completely edible. You can eat them. And to eat, you can see up there on kind of on the top right corner, it says drop, consume, split half, split one. To consume, you press R2, and if you want to eat one by one, just keep spamming R2. But if you want to eat all of them, hold R2. You see that? Yeah. And to drop things, press L2. You see? I don't want these berries. I press L2. Drops into that box where you can pick it up anytime if you want. But to see if you're getting any food, you hold it down, and if you saw on the bottom left corner for a second there, you saw a weird stake with the up arrow. That means your health, your hunger, not your hunger, your amount of food that you're eating. You're not getting hungry anymore, basically. And the longer it stays there, the less hungry you're gonna be. And now you have water. Because then you see on my bottom right corner, actually, you can see three. I think that's 6 symbols. The arrow, that's how close you are to leveling up. When the arrow is full, you level up. The pound weight symbol thing, that means how much weight you are. If it's full, you're encumbered, you can't move. Second one is teardrop, obviously is the hydration, how much water you got in your system. If it's completely depleted, that means you're going to start dehydrating, which you start trying to go to sleep, and you start losing health. It's not really good. After that is like the piece of ham icon. That's your hunger, which if it's full, same thing with like you start losing health, you start going to sleep. It's not really that good. After that, it's stamina. You see, if I run, you can see it slowly going down. The more you run, the more stamina you lose. So yeah. And after that, it's health. And health, you can. That's how much health you have. The lower it is. If it's completely gone, you're dead. And to drink water, at first, you go to a puddle or lake or stream or whatever, and you press triangle. You hear that? Your character gulps, and you see my water icon went up. And then after this, you're wondering, hey, but berries are not really gonna, because berries are good food sources in the beginning, but later on they become less and less good. So you'll need meat. Meat is a really good source of hunger. So wait, let me equip my armor, my cloth stuff, which you can use pressing R2. Same thing to take them off. You see that? R2, R2. And you can actually put skins on your armor, and I'm going to put skins to make me feel better about myself. You see that? I got these skins a while back, and they're really cool. They make you think as if you're wearing futuristic armor. See? Look at that. And it's supposed to be cloth. It's really cool. And yeah, so yeah. So then you get armor, so you take a little bit less damage. Cause cloth isn't really that good, but yeah, you start taking a little bit less damage from creatures. But let's have some more fiber. And you see, what can I craft? A spear is also really good, but we can't craft a spear yet. But I'm going to show you how to kill creatures. Call this inhumane, but you just need to kill creatures. So you can be the reason that every single dodo at the beginning will die. All you have to do is slowly sneak up on it and say, "Hey, thank you for your sacrifice," and hit it. You see that? I did 13 damage. You see that? Now it's a dead body. You can drag it if you want. You see that? Triangle to drag. You drag it. You see how it looks? Yeah, pretty funny. Pretty funny. Yeah, I get it. It's a dodo. And release body. And to do that orbit cam thing, you hold down your big black bar in the middle of the controller. You see this? Toggle third person or orbit cam, which you can do this, or toggle HUD so you can't see anything, or toggle tame name so you can't see the names of your tame dinosaurs. And you can also use commands here by holding down whatchamacallit? Holding down circle, and you can see all these commands. You got emotes too, and so on and so forth. But you see that animal body. You see the same thing that happens to the hatchet and pickaxe. These different harvest different things. If I harvest it with a pickaxe, see that I get more meat than hide. But with a hatchet, I get more hide than meat. And right now I need as much hide as I can get. So hide will be really useful. So I will harvest it with a hatchet. And yeah. And so now that you're an Ark, you are a survivor officially. You're officially a survivor. So you can run around, explore. Because the main thing of Ark is to explore. Your main purpose on this island is to explore. Not to do anything but explore. And you'll see creatures. And, well, again, you're the reason they went extinct. So, die. I need hide. Thank you for your sacrifice, Dodo. And, see that? I need them to hide. And see, that poor Dodo's running away. We're not going to kill it because it's a pretty peaceful animal. I think it deserves to live a little bit. And you see this? And to crouch, you press down right joystick. You see that? And hold it down. You get to prone. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, prone. Yeah. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. And brings me to the other thing. Right here, you see this? Big shining thing of light? That is a supply crate. They will jump from the sky. They will come down from the sky. You see that? By the red big tower over there? Which is called the obelisk. We'll get to that later. You see that? There's two balls. The one showing that that's where the supply drop is, and the ball under that is the actual supply drop. It will slowly descend from the air down to the ground, and they will carry stuff that you can use. Some bad stuff, some good stuff, some beginner stuff, so on and so forth. And different colors mean better things. And the colors range from white being the worst to red and purple being the best. And anything in between, they're okay. So this one will be an okay drop. It's not the best, but it's okay. So yeah, that is a supply drop. And you see this, you can just scope out the area if you want. But here is an explorer note. You see this? It's a chest. You may want to area a chest and might have some gold in it. No, this is what I was talking to you about, an explorer note. You walk up to it, opens, and I already discovered it back then, so I don't really get to see the preview. But usually if you didn't discover it and if you're just beginning, it will give you a preview of what the letter looks like, and it has some story behind it about the past survivors. Because Ark has a whole story with it. So since I already found that letter a long time ago, back then before I even started the series, it won't show me it now. But you see how much XP I got? You see that? 5 levels. 5 levels from just one explorer note. And I'm going to increase my stamina and a little bit of my health. And you see, I am going to learn a spear, some boots, gloves, maybe mortar and pestle, and narcotics, and a bed, and maybe even a club, and a bola, and maybe some stone arrows. And I will show you how you guys can use that in the next episode. But let me just show you some effects. You see that on the bottom right thing of my screen, bottom right corner? If you hold the big black bar, it shows you what the effect does. And you see this special explorer note, quadruple XP. You get 4 times the XP from doing anything. Then the other one, it says hot. It says water decreases faster as the ambient temperature gets higher. So you start getting dehydrated more because, I mean, I am on the beach. So see, I'm dehydrated now. See, my screen starts flashing purple. That means I start taking damage and I start getting sleepy and I pass out, which is not good when you're trying to not die from the dinosaurs. And let me show you a supply crate. Let me see if I can get there fast. Almost there, almost there. Come on, come on. Run faster, come on. And boom. Well, I have to be level 15 to open it, so I can't open it now. But if you could, I might have some foundations, walls, ceilings. You really never know. But it could have good things, it could have horrible things. And you see in the water. Let's see what that is. Oh, what do you know? It's a big shark. And you do not want to get eaten by the shark, so you get out of the water as quick as possible. So yes, so now you know basically you know all the beginnings to an Ark, how to survive it. How to craft, your inventory, everything there. And here's some cool skins. You see this?
Ready to
You heard that? Oh, and I pooped too, so sorry about that. You see that? I have a floating buddy with me now, and she will be with me the entire time. She tells me cool things. And she floats around me. I can't really see her. But there she is. And there are also other things called chibis. These things, little heart icons. And they spawn, like, they act as this, like, little creatures next to you. You see that? This one is called a noglin. It stays with you. It just acts there. It doesn't attack anything. It doesn't like kill anything. It can level up along with you, and it like can get you bonus levels. Like usually you can only really get to a certain level, and after that you stop leveling up. But if you level up your chibi, you can get like one more level. And I think the maximum level is 105, but with a chibi, if you level it up once, your maximum level becomes 106. So it's pretty good. And yes, let me level up my health. Yes. And yeah, so here are all the things I can learn: bows, small crop plots, you know, all this, all that. Might learn all that stuff later, but first, let me just finish crafting my armor. Some of that. A water skin too. I will show you how everything works, especially the water skins. Wait, why did I craft another? I didn't mean to craft that. I mean to craft boots. I don't need another pair of pants. Where is my... Where did it go? I have too much skins here. Oh, here's a water skin. Let me equip that on my oak slot. And my boots and gloves. Let me put that on. Boom. Put that on here. Oh, wait, before I put them on, let me put a skin on them. You see that? Make them look futuristic. Boom, boom. See that? That looks super cool, kind of. And so yes, that's how you equip skins to your thing, I guess. And you say you got a water skin. You might be, what does the water skin do? Because I did not know, and it's really useful. You see this, instead of having to run to the ocean whenever you're dehydrated and getting water like 16 times a day, it would be beneficial to be able to carry that water with you. So a water skin, you see when I'm at the water, where I put it, it turns clear. When I'm in the water, it like highlights. You see that? Clear, unclear, clear, unclear, clear, unclear. So if I go in the water and use L1O, see that? It fills up and it has a weird, and it looks different now. You see that? It looks like it's full. And what that means, look, I can walk anywhere. Let me just pretend I'm running from a creature. Yay. Oh no, someone's gonna kill me. Oh no, there's a evil dodo behind me. I need to run. Yeah, once you do that, you see your water will decrease. Feel it? Come on. See, it will decrease a little bit. We see you don't want to go all the way back there. So you hold O1 again and O, and you get a drink of water right there. It leaks a little bit. So after like 10 minutes, I think, all the water will have poured out. But it's just on the fly if you need water. So yes, that's exactly what you do to get water. And you can go explore and so on and so forth, and not have to worry about water. And as well as that, you can just explore, just take in the beauty of animals here. You see this nice looking turtle. 145, you're a high level. Pretty nice. You can just enjoy the scenery, all the wildlife. But you have to make sure you don't die either, because dying is a really big thing in this map. It's just everything kind of sort of wants to kill you. So be wary of where you go. Hey, then another explorer notes. You see this? You can find explorer notes everywhere in these broken down ruined buildings. See, look at that. Boom. I got more XP. Let me go back to the beach. Nothing can kill me there. It's more safe there. See, I'm tired. You see that? When you're tired, when your whole stamina bar depletes, you have to walk. You can only walk. So that's why stamina is really good to increase, so you can run fat more and more and more and more. And yeah, so that's how the stats work. And you see how much level? See, I got 10 levels from that. Let me increase my health to 150. This to 200. Stamina 150. Movement speed, all of that. Level 21 already. You see that? I might get a bow. Bows are really important. Make sure you get yourself a bow. It's also learn how to build wood, because wood is also really important too. Cementing paste. I'll let you know everything later on about this, about how everything works. Everything will make sense later on. Trust me. But let's stop right there. Let's stop there, and let's just end the episode off here. and it might have been quick, but it was just a beginner episode. So I hope y'all really, dude, really. Either way, I hope y'all enjoyed. I know I did, and I hope y'all tune in for the next episodes. It will be a long, 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 super long journey across the arcs, and we'll be surviving them and toughing them out. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Tune in next time for new videos, and I shall see you all later. Peace out.